Everyone, it's your boy Matt. This is hopefully the final video and my official statement to that pathetic little bitch, Donald MacAskill. He's a fake behavior therapist who promised me that he would pay for my parts of my internship and didn't provide it. And I found myself in Newcastle at this man's office, meeting the guy and realizing, oh, this guy is a narcissistic fucking moron. And what do? He was abusing all his staff. He had a complete staff walkout, ladies and gentlemen. That doesn't happen often, and that happened to him twice. Now, when I was there, I interviewed at a different place. I realized that he was a crazy cunt. And while I was a little bit confused because he did have this grandiosity, which is associated with narcissistic personality disorder, which is what he is, right? He is a fucking textbook example of it. And what I found is that when you start working for a crazy person like that, you have to get the fuck out of there. And they'll feel entitled. They will feel as if the world owes them something. And they'll think that everything else, like including you, is always the fucking problem. Okay? He had multiple staff walkouts, right? He was shit at his job. He was terrible. And because of that, I tried to interview at a different place when I was down there. So that's the first time where I noticed there's something wrong with this guy and I'm trying to escape. Okay? So then I end up going back to Canberra. He still wants to work with me. I need work, and what's happened is that because everything's interconnected, and the way that the firm that I went to interview at was a VOC rehab firm, and the way VOC rehab works is that really you're just providing spy work for fucking for fucking insurance companies. So either way, that person reports me to the person I go to the job interview reports me to my boss, who I've gone there to interview to start working with, but I realize he's a complete fucking cunt. Now, you will do everything you can to escape that situation when you're working for a person who has that level of entitlement and narcissism, and they believe that they can bully you and abuse you just because they have an authority relationship, because they do your paychecks. Okay? We're meant to live in a free society. I choose where I work. Donald MacAskill, no one will work for you. You're a cunt. So, I fucking leave that. I come down to Canberra. I start doing my work here. I realize that he can't train me. The people in his organization can't train me. I'm participating in a fraud, and I try and quit. Okay? After I give it some time, I give him all the fucking chance in the world, and I realize that I'm engaging in a criminal activity. Do you know what I do? I quit the job without a place to go to. Right? If I was serious, if I wanted to keep that, if I wasn't leaving that job out of integrity, why is it that I left? I gave him 2 weeks notice. He demanded 4 weeks. I knew that I was going to have an escalation cycle, what I was doing with a person who could not be reasoned with. And then I found a way to get out of it. Now, Donald MacAskill owes me around $1,000 in unpaid wages. It would be nice if that thief could give some of that money to me, but that man is the problem, and you can't reason with them. But because they are Indigenous elders, they've got this boomer entitlement, they all fucking stick around each other, you're kind of fucked. Now, humiliating and making sure the world knows about Donald MacAskill has been a pleasure. And Donald, I need to let you know, you are a massive pile of shit. You've stinked up the NDIS, and no one respects you. No one does. You're a fucking joke. Can it in, move on. You are nothing, but you need to feel like you're everything because you have a fucking personality disorder.